Hello guys, welcome again. Welcome back to this channel. It's been a few days. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're still applying for jobs, or if it's a visa. I've had a few people replying to me, telling me I'm in the process of applying for my visa. Sadly, some people have had rejections, others have been accepted, and if I'm correct, there's one lady who's currently in Italy because she's been applying and she's been watching my videos, and I feel so glad when I hear that. So today I wanted to give you a quick update on what has been happening. Oh my gosh, a lot has happened in the last week or since I last posted. So first of all, I've started applying for jobs. And it's not because I don't have a job. I currently have 2 jobs that I do, but I work part-time on both of them. Now, if you've not been in the UK, you may not understand how the system works here. So I'm going to explain it to you in a simplified way. So what usually happens is your employer employs you according to the hours that you can provide for them. Now in Kenya, I've mostly seen that an employer would want to employ you and then you would just be exclusively working for them. But here, because people have different needs, people have different capabilities and the amount of time that they can provide to a job, then you can be hired to work for someone on an hourly basis. So for example, I can work in Tuskys for 4 hours and then I can go and work in Naivas for 5 hours. Now I think one of these supermarkets closed down since I left Kenya, which is very sad, but I'm just trying to give you a picture of how life can be if, for example, in Kenya people were employed in terms of hours like it happens out here. Now, one of the reasons this happens is because, for example, myself, I have 2 kids. One of them needs to be dropped at school and the other one maybe to the nursery. And because I cannot go and work for a full day, like 8 to 5 like I would have done in Kenya, it means I can maybe work from 10 to 2. So an employer would specifically pay me per hour from 10 to 2. So currently what I do is I manage 2 flats and I got tenants to come in, like I went in, made sure everything was okay, cleaned around, got people to come and view. So I was a viewing agent. And then after that, the people got into the flats. And now if there's any problem, they can contact me at any time and I will be able to sort that out. So as you can see, this is not a job that I need to do every day, but when I'm needed, then I'm going to be there. So it's a job and I'm paid for that. The second job I would do is I work as admin in a nice company. It's a physiotherapy company. And I have lovely bosses. They're super amazing. So I work there on Mondays, and that's when I would usually tell you guys Mondays are like my working days. So I work there on Monday afternoon, evenings, and then after that I would have the rest of the week to take care of the kids and make these videos and do all that. But now, because the baby is growing up, I need to work more hours. So I'm looking to work more, and at the same time I'm looking to work in the career that I was mostly focusing on when I was in campus, because I did communications and public relations. So I am looking to get more hours into my week, and then I can still continue. So I can have even 5 jobs if I wanted to, or if I could get 2 hours on Tuesday, 5 hours on Wednesday, like it's all different. And then I would need to, of course, make accommodations for the childcare. See, in Kenya, what I like is you can have a house help in your house. You leave them with the kids, and then the pay is good because we can pay them from 5,000 to whatever amount you want to pay them. And this is something that don't take it for granted. This is something that does not usually happen out here. If I had to get a house help here, the visa process would first of all be very expensive. And someone was asking me if I can consider getting an au pair. I don't know. It's something that would be a little bit difficult. If I had a student who was here and they wanted to come and help me look after the kids and I can pay them, maybe that's something. But legally, you are supposed to get a license to be a childminder so that you can help others look for their kids. And the licensing process can be expensive. So yeah, that's how it works. I hope if you're looking to go and work abroad, I hope you get a picture of that. Now, if you're wanting to leave and come and work abroad, you need to get a full-time job because you are not coming. For example, you will not have accommodation, you will not have transport and all that. You need a full-time job that is going to cater for you as soon as you get here. So you cannot get a part-time job unless you're a student. If you're coming in as a student, you can get a part-time job, start saving, and then by the time you're going into full employment, you'll have savings and you'll have a place to stay. But then if you're wanting to come and just work, you will need to get a full-time job, and then you'll be in that contract, within the contract. So you can't be like fired suddenly and be told, I can't have you anymore. The contract is going to cover that. So if you're coming here on a full-time job, you are going to be able to get your accommodation sorted, you're going to be able to get your transport, just everything that you need, you know, food and all that. So if you're looking for work, please look for full-time contract if you're on the job seeking websites. So that's where I've been applying for work. I had 2 or 3 interviews, maybe 4, I would say 4, because some of them are just calls. I'm getting calls every day, which is different from the last time that I was applying. The last time I applied, no one called me for a year, and it's because I did not have work experience in the UK. I was just going by luck, and then the first person who called me, I was like, this is it, and I got it, and I took the chance. So once you have work experience, UK work experience, it's going to be easier. So if you're applying for jobs and you've applied to like 20, 30 and you're feeling like this is too much, no, you still need to keep going. Don't give up. I'm also in that, and I usually say the experiences that I give you are my own. I'm not a professional nurse, I'm not a professional doctor. The best way that I've been helping myself is when someone sends me a denial message. You know, like if someone sends me a message that says you've not been accepted. Because there's a job that I applied to, and within 3 minutes, I got the message that said, we're not moving forward with your application. You know, it's gutting. You sort of feel like your heart goes like, oh, do I not qualify? Like, what am I missing? I have so much drive, you know, to deliver. But then as soon as I get that, you're not moving forward, I delete it. I don't want it in my emails. I delete it, and then I move on and I go on to applying. So if this helps you, then please do the same. I don't want to have that record of people denying me jobs. So I delete, and then if someone calls me for an interview or they've given me a positive review, then I would keep it there, so that at least when I go into my emails, I have positive things to look at rather than the negatives. And the denials, that, you know, like when your application is denied, it crushes you, but it's also a stepping stone, because it's with this that you're going to be able to, you know, to say, if someone asks you how you got there, you'll be like, it's a story. And then if you tell it and you tell them how you got like 1,000 denials, and then one of them is the only one that worked, it's very, very motivational. So I am getting denied for jobs, and I just keep applying. And the reason I'm getting denied is because based on job opportunities in Kenya, I'm not able to have the level of experience that I should as a graduate of my level. And I know that many of us are in the same position. We are graduates, we are determined, but we do not have the experience that we should have. You know, remember how it was so difficult to get attachment when you didn't have a connection? Like for me, I tried everywhere. Attachment, which I was supposed to work for free. I remember taking my CV somewhere and they threw it in the bin. You know, just as soon as I turned around, I looked back, you know, sort of like, and then the lady was just like, she just put it away, the receptionist. It's just so disheartening. So it means we never really got the experience that we were supposed to. And some people are so lucky, because like, I remember some of my classmates going to Citizen TV and getting jobs immediately. And I was just feeling crushed. But look at where I am now. I'm able to get more opportunities based on where I am, because I was denied that time. You see, so if you're in the same position, please don't give up, because the denials that you're getting now might actually be the stepping stone that will lead you to a better opportunity. So yeah, keep your options open, keep on applying, just make sure that you have a wide net cast out, and then eventually you're going to catch something. If a fisherman goes to the ocean every day to look for fish, one day he's going to eat fish. That's what I believe. Fact that I can do anything almost makes me sometimes take anything that comes my way. You know, if I was an engineer, for example, I would just be taking engineering jobs. If I'm a doctor, I would take doctoring jobs. So if you're in the same category as me, you know, those people who just did these courses that can work anywhere, then you're in the right place. I am going to be able to guide you based on my own experiences and the experiences of my friends, because I have friends here who do not have any extended family in the UK and they work here. And these are the people who motivated me to start making videos, because I came here on a marriage visa. And I always assumed people, it's just a marriage visa that can help you. And then I saw people working and you're like, how did this guy get here? And his wife is also Kenyan. You know, you ask them, do you have family members here? No. So it just told me that it's actually possible for people to do this. And then I started researching and I saw that people have actually done it. Most of them would be nurses who get these jobs, but it's because the rest of us are not catching up quickly. And this is the time for us to catch up and actually be able to immigrate and get jobs and be able to feed our families. Because at the end of the day, we're just trying to promote equal opportunities for everyone. There's an employer in the UK who cannot fill a position because the locals maybe do not want to do the job, or they cannot get a person who is skilled enough for the job. So that would be where you would come in. Remember, the job that you're going to do needs to be on the shortage occupation list. And at the same time, you need to be able to be sponsored by the employer that you're going to get. So even when you apply and the employer tells you, we're sorry, but you don't have the right to work in the UK, this does not mean that you stop. This just means that you keep going until you meet someone who is going to be able to sponsor your visa. Now, if you get to the interview stage and they ask you this, you can actually let them know that they can sponsor your visa, because most people do not know that they can do this. The government does not go announcing, you can sponsor people's visa, you can sponsor. No, it's up to you as a person who's looking for an opportunity to be able to tell someone, okay, I am willing to come, I am willing to give you all my time and all my, you know, like my brilliant mind, I'm full of ideas and I can actually work. So I don't want you to give up. I want you to still apply. If you currently have a job, then that is very good. You know, if you currently have a job and you're just looking to progress your career, make sure every day you send out at least 5 applications and then get back, continue with your job. Don't mess it up, because they say don't poo where you work because you might need to come back, you know. So that is all I would like to tell you for today. And I am really glad to be back and to be able to make these videos. So as usual, please share, because it really motivates me when I see like I've got 3,000 views. That I did not expect that from the beginning, because I was getting like 20 views, 30 views, but now we're increasing. The family is growing. Thank you for 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, let's keep growing. And I know for sure that the information that is going out there is going to help generations to come, because if we did not know and we let our children know about these opportunities, then they are going to be in a better position. Remember, if you know someone who's a teenager, get them in the mindset of knowing that opportunities are everywhere. They can go beyond borders. They don't have to just think about their country and the problems they have, and then they don't think that they can get more. And then if you know someone who's also in their 20s and they're giving up, just tell them that they are still in the run. In their 30s, they're still in the run. In their 40s, there's no giving up. There's no limit to when your success can come to you. I'm not a motivational speaker, and I'm going to stop there just now for this video. That was just me giving you guys an update. I'm applying for jobs. I'm extending my visa, which is a long process. We've been filling forms and it's complicated. And I'm actually documenting everything so that when I finish it, I can then tell you everything. So that if you're ever in a position like I am in, or if someone is in the same position, they can know what to do. So I'm always like, I want to just put out information that's going to help someone who's going to benefit, rather than having to go through it like I did. And sometimes like I got denied and all that. So whenever I can, I'm going to share that with you. But just remember to share so that the family keeps growing and it keeps me motivated. I'll see you guys in my next videos. See yous.